late June, early July 1992, all the way up to October 31st, 1999. We can only be talking about Doco's Family Restaurant.
Years go by, but the memory stays, and those were the good old days.
Thank you so much for going down memory lane. Let me tell you a story of, or a couple stories maybe in general about Doco's that I am calling, we're going to call this one, as you can see, Annoying Things. Mark, manager, as I said in several videos here, down memory lane series about Doco's. Mark was always a card. You know, he'd always have something to laugh about, something to teach you about, or something just in general to do. And Mark used to mess around with the waitresses all the time. You know, he used to do all kinds of different things or another, and he was just that type of person. Like I said, you know, in previous vids, Mark just didn't care. And one of the things that he did was him and I got to talking about things that were on TV Land back in the day when it didn't become this whole goofy mess that it is now. TV Land, I'm talking about the channel TV Land. It, you know, wasn't this whole goofy mess that it is now, but it was all about the old sitcoms, if you will, like the 1950s, 60s sitcoms, or maybe some old retro from the 70s and 80s sitcoms or whatever. It was just, you know, sitcoms and old commercials, if you will, back from the 50s and 60s. And Mark used to have, or you know, I had, and I still have, old or CDs, if you will, of the old 50s and 60s TV commercials, and just old actual CDs of old TV shows, if you will. And Mark used to get the one waitress, Angie. He used to do things to her and stuff like that. We won't go into that anyway, nonetheless. I mean, you know, he used to mess around with Angie a little bit. Used to get her all fired up and mad and everything. And she said she was very annoyed, if you will, when I had my tape deck, or there's tape deck back here in the back with radio and whatnot on it, and Angie, Mark would have me do this, and it would go something like this.
Once upon a time there was an engineer. Choo-choo Charlie was his name, we hear. He had an engine and he sure had fun. He couldn't plenty candy to make the train run.
Charlie says, love my goodness, plenty. Charlie says, really rings the bell. Charlie says, love my goodness, plenty. Don't know any other candy that I love so well.
So we would play that, you know, and like I said, you know, we just play that, and I'd come out to bring some silverware or dishes, you know, plates up to the cook's line, whatever it be, or get him something to drink, or whatever it be, and Mark would always go, hey, Raj, Charlie says, love my good plenty. Charlie says, really rings a bell. And we'd go on and doing that and stuff like that. And finally, he's like, you know what, would you guys stop? But that's just very annoying. Of course, Mark with his laugh. And every time for like that whole entire shift and the next couple of days after, we had played that song and everything, and just played that, and it just made it really a thing where Angie was really, really annoyed by it, to where she finally told us that we needed to stop that, or she was going to go to Doc. Like Doc would have done anything. Thank you so much for going down memory lane with me. Kind of an odd story of Doc. That's just how it went down, and it was funny. At least to me and Mark, anyway. Thank you so much for going down memory lane with me. I'll catch you next time.